Bang Bang Shrimp Tacos. Let's get it. So welcome back to my channel, Smoking and Grilling with me, AB. Now check this out. You guys can go ahead and look at these ingredients right here. It's not a whole lot, but of course we gotta have the shrimp. I'm gonna go ahead and just show you the shrimp. Listen, you wanna get them this size or a little bit smaller. For me, if you've been following me for a minute, you know I do everything a little bit on the big side, right? So we got shrimp, cornstarch. Like, I'm not gonna name all of these ingredients. You know why? Because as usual, they're always down in the description box below. I'm gonna start off by telling you, this is the first thing that I do, right? I suggest you guys do the same. I'll put these right here. This is my Bang Bang sauce, right? This is nothing but mayo, sriracha, and Thai chili sauce. Look, I put some in here because you know we doing tacos, right? Everybody like to put them over the top, you know, make your little squiggly lines, and this is what we're gonna toss with. Again, it's just a simple, add all your ingredients, you know, and mix them up. Now we made our marinade, you know, like super simple, right? So look, now you wanna make sure, you know, you got your tails off. I said make sure, to be honest with you, it's however you want to, but if we making tacos, why would you wanna have the tails on? Other than that, you can serve these over rice. So if you wanna have those, you know what I mean? If you need that handle on the end of there to hold them, you can do that too. But now look, since we making tacos, I'm just gonna go ahead and pour this over here like this. You know I like to work with my hands, right? So we say marinade, meaning we got to get all of this coated, and we're gonna set this aside and let this soak into this flesh of this shrimp. We're gonna let that soak in for about 10 or 15 minutes. Look at that right there. Okay, so look, what I did was I just poured my oil. I'm using canola oil. You guys can use whatever type of oil you would like. You know, avocado, peanut, you name it, canola, vegetable, whatever, right? This is what I'm gonna be using. This is my tool of choice this time. Now, while this is coming up to temp, listen, this has already been, you know, marinating. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my shrimp, I'm gonna hit this station here, and I got myself, well, this is gonna be where I stage all of the shrimp at, right? And then by the time this comes up, then we're gonna go from here in there to fry. Super simple, you guys. Once you got them coated, don't forget, you gotta shake off that excess. If you guys wanna know why your oil get all dirty and all of that, that's because you didn't get enough of this off, which is sometimes hard to do. So we'll just stage them just like this. You guys got the message. Listen, I'm not gonna bore nobody with me just doing the old school shake and bake. Hey, and speaking of that, I'm doing it this way for, you know, video purposes, right? You guys can actually put this in a paper bag or plastic bag because you know the times we live in now, right? Just put them in there, drop them all your marinated shrimp in there, and just go ahead and coat them. Right now I'm approaching 375. We good, and it's inching up 1 degree at a time. That's perfect. Now, we got temp. Now, this part real easy, right? I still kind of shake it just to make sure I can get off as much as I can, right? Listen, I'm gonna put them in here like this, and then I'm gonna lay them away from me, right? Because I don't want them to go ahead and, you know, it's like splash back. Just real simple, just like this. Now, I want you guys to come on here and take a look at them right now. Listen, if you move these around, you should feel them. You know they're getting crispy. Obviously, we use cornstarch, right? Everybody knows that's the trick, right? But I want you to take a look at that. That right there. Now look, we don't want to like overcook these. I'm gonna probably let these go for about 1 more minute, but I'm liking the way they brown, and look at the color. Now I didn't put a whole lot in here just for the, you know, for the sake of me just doing this so that you guys can see. But this is what I'm looking for. Just a little bit more on the color, and then we'll just take them out. But you can feel the crispiness. Look at those right there and tell me, do you guys like that color? That right there is it. Look, and plus we don't want to overcook them. You know, they still kind of like fragile. They are shrimp. But just go ahead and strain them. Get yourself, you know, a paper lined plate or whatever, and just put them right there. And then look, I'm not gonna bore you guys. Look, now this time I'm getting ready to crowd this pot up. You can, but like I say, because I'm doing a video, I just like for everybody to see it and get some clarity. Remember folks, Bang Bang Shrimp Tacos. Oh, I got one for you. Remember this, po' boy. All of the shrimp is done, right? Again, I'm gonna say, man, these are some big shrimp, folks. Hey, but listen, I want you to hear it. You wanna talk about being crispy? Come on here and get close to this. I want you to hear this right here. If that don't say crispy, I don't know what does. Now, I know it broke some of this off of here like that, but that's an excuse for me to go ahead and do this. Yeah, it's ready. Now, You remember this? This come back into play. I'm just gonna pour this over here like this. You don't have to pour so much. You know, you just want to get enough right here. You'll know if you need to add something to it, right? Now, I'm gonna have you guys come, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just getting ready to toss them because you want to get them coated. And then you want it to sit on there. It's gonna soften it up just a little bit, but it's still gonna have a little bit of the crunch. Take a look at it right now. You know, after you let the sauce on them, you know, sit on there on the exterior, right? So it still maintains it being crunchy, but look how it's soaked in. I promise you, this is the way it is. This is more so like a classic, you know, bang bang, right? So look, now I'm gonna tell you guys, this is how I'm gonna go ahead and do my tortillas, right? I don't know if you guys can see it. Maybe if I put my hand here, you can see that flame. You know what? I don't have it too high. That means I'm gonna have to flip it a few times, right? I just go ahead and just put them on. Can you see it? Look, I just put them on right here. Get yourself some. You gotta have something. I was flipping it, another one, you know, with my glove, like just flipping it back and forth. You know what I mean? But eventually that's gonna get hot, right? So we're just gonna let it continue like that. We just leave it on there for just a few seconds, and then we flip it over. Just keep flipping it, and then you're gonna start to see it, you know, create a little char on there. That right there is flavor. For those of you guys from down south and that's been educated right in the, you know, in the kitchen, you know, we looking to get some fine. Why? Because that right there is what we get when we, you know, scrape the bottom of the pot, because that's flavor. That darkness right there, that's flavor, folks. So we just keep moving this back and forth, kind of like just rotating it. The key is not having your heat so high, you know? I can go a little higher, but for the sake of this right here, you see that right there? That's the money shot, folks. Once we have these to our liking, you see that? Look, I got myself a little taco stand, right? I just set it right here on the top, take my fingers like this, and just like bring it down. You want to do it while it's nice and hot. You guys got to get yourselves one of these stands. Now, I'm not going to bore you guys. Look, I'm going to go ahead and just do the rest of these. You know what I mean? And then we're going to go. I'm going to go ahead and do some assembly. Okay, so look, you guys just seen them. I'm gonna call it like a masterpiece. Look, all of the colors, they pop. And listen, just bang bang shrimp. If you guys ain't never had this, you gotta try it. Super easy to make, you know what I mean? Don't let it frighten you. Listen, the shrimp can take it. Once you put that cornstarch on the outside, it might go a little long, might take you about 5 minutes. You gotta maintain your heat though on your oil. About 5 minutes, they're ready. I know under normal circumstances, 5 minutes be way too long when you're doing shrimp. But trust the process, folks. And with that being said, listen, I done already had a taco. I'm gonna do mine like this. I'm gonna just go ahead and keep mine gangster. I'm gonna just show you like this. We're gonna put a little bit of this bang bang sauce on here, because this right here is fire, folks. Hey, guess what, folks? Cheers. I really don't know what to say, but I will tell you guys this. Listen, I put them in tacos, right? Guess what? You can go ahead and get yourself some white rice, put this over the top, and then sprinkle some of this bang bang, you know, drizzle some of this bang bang sauce over that too, and that makes it a meal too. Man, there's so many things you can do, man. You can add broccoli, white rice, and this shrimp, you name it. You let me know down in the comment section below. Hey, listen, if it seems like I'm like at a loss of words, I done probably had, hey, look here, I'll just do it like this. They just been disappearing. Then we had another batch that you guys didn't even see. So I can just tell you, I'm full, I'm straight, I'm getting ready to take this thumbnail, and I'm about to be out. Now, listen, if you're new to my channel, let me just take this time to say thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and I want you guys to tell everybody out there, listen, it's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. Guess what, folks? I'm out. Peace.